skate punk. Who wants to be a motherfucking skate punk? I don't know, maybe just Donald Trump, but skate punk, skate punk. I love skate punk. Should have been a skate punk. I should be a skate punk. They wanna be a skate punk. They should be a skate punk. They wanna be a skate punk. They should be a skate punk. Who wants to be a skate punk? Skate, 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 skate on Donald Trump's face. Kiss me now on the patio, and I will hold you close like there's nowhere to go. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of a mess, but so are you. That's why you know me best. So let's make love under the stars tonight. So much gone wrong, I think we've earned the right to have our fun and not be afraid what will come our way when we meet the day.
I'm tired of pretending that I'm not winning. I'm tired of pretending that I'm not bitching. This shit ain't ended. I'm breaking down the bars. I'm a total bitchin' rock star from motherfucking Mars. Making 7-gram rocks, cause that's how I roll. I got one speed, one gear, the shit says go. You can't understand me with the normal human brain. You can't comprehend me when I bring down the rain. Look what I'm dealing with, fools and trolls. John McDonald's, TMZ, and your Us Weekly Blues. I'm on the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 11 o'clock news. I got no time for this. Bring me like the clowns. You just don't believe in me. I'm still winning. You don't know where I'm from. I'm still winning. This game is almost over, and I'm still winning. This game is almost over, and I'm still winning.
So glad to know that you want us to know that you really care. Well, starting to play, and that's a really nice start. But if you want to win the race, you can't just cheat. We need your heart. Punch it, punch it. No, it's not enough. It's not enough to punch it, punch it. No, it's not enough. It's not enough to punch it, punch it. No, it's not enough. You gotta wanna rip off your sleeves, get down and dirty and rough. Fact: 5 out of every 7 blind dates that are set up by a couple are really an excuse for that couple to go on the double blind date so they can socialize with friends while simultaneously stimulating hormonal urges. Awkward! Fact: oh yeah, it is weird if she has the same name as your mother. Go home, Oedipus, go home. One last box, and you will never have to see my face again. See, these records are the soundtrack of our time together, and now that our souls sing in different keys, strike different chords in our hearts, I no longer wish to beat your drum. My only wish is to flip over to side B of what now seems to me to be another man's record collection, so let's do this. For as you're winding down those country roads, I believe you will have more need of those bluegrass banjos, the twangling twins whose call I could never answer, but whose meaning I thought I understood once in a field under the moon, where we made love, bum bow down, bum bow.
Welcome to Revolutionary Exchange Record Showcase. And just like all of you guys, just like there's so many people with musical dreams and aspirations in the room tonight. I had musical dreams and aspirations as a child. I didn't really want to be a singer. I wanted to be an R&B talker. Like, y'all remember that dude from Boys to Men with the voice of God? Y'all remember that dude? Yeah. That's the shit I wanted to do in my life. That was my career goal. That was me on career day. I just wanted to take over R&B song. Just get on a slow track and just be like, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was your sister. Baby, don't go. I just want to do that. But they don't even have that in R&B anymore, so I don't know. I'm going to be in the back with resumes if y'all know any bands that need sexy talk. I'll be back there.
If you think of alien, don't let that stir your fright. A sockeye fly will group at dusk, then mostly roost at night. Mostly. Sockeye flies always let her to scoff. She think that feline might have died by meow. It's been some time. Schultz cat became in question. Would she think we'd be more certain this far past degeneration? What of this feline? Is it feral? Is it furry? Is the box you speak of buried in the pet cemetery? Could there be a resolution that extends beyond philosophy? Let's admit the true ordeal we might need to accept pragmatically. Is Schrodinger's cat is undead? Schrodinger's cat is undead.
My name is Julie, and I'm a ma'am. You know, you can tell a lot about what kind of person a kid's going to be if you get them around 10 and ask them what kind of superpower they want to have. Because the do-gooders, you know, they'll ask for super strength. The anxious ones will ask for super speed so they can get places on time. The budding sex offenders will ask to be able to walk through walls. Think about it. But I was lazy. I wanted montage capability. It's not just that I wanted to be able to learn anything or train for anything. I wanted to be able to do it in 3.5 minutes in 6 different locations in a kickin' 80s style training montage set to Queen. So I figured I'd try it, right? I figured I'd try it out. So I decided that I'd start out small. I would study for my history test this way. And so I tried it out. 3.5 minutes of studying, 6 different locations in my bedroom. Queen pounding on the stereo. I was pumped. Next day I go into class. Turns out fat-bottom girls do not actually make a bill become a law. But my teacher was nice about it. My teacher was great. He pulled me aside. He said, you know, you failed the test, but I get where you're coming from. Cha-ching. They don't let him teach 5th grade anymore.
Favorite, no, I miss Nate Dogg. Yo, that was my dude, man. Nate Dogg, yo, R.I.P. to Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg made ignorance sound so beautiful. He made ignorant shit sound so fucking beautiful. It was a dude would just be like, he'd be just take over the song. It's like, seriously, he'd be like, 16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to be somebody's turn call. Like, you just sang about murdering the shit out of somebody. and yet the entire world is singing along with you.
As long as we keep the creature in the circle of balloons, we'll be safe.
Coming to the kitchen. You should probably come over and check it out.
Oh yeah! It was like my day! Everyone's pregnant! Oh, we were shopping! Oh, my grandma!
Stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out.
The roof is on fire. The roof is on fire. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn.
Get up! 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 Get up!
It's just time to go away. Now I know it's the way.
more fun topics. This one is actually, anybody watch New Girl?
New Girl? Best TV show ever?
So this song is called True
Here, you
American.
can have a crack.
This song is called True American.
Oh, I need my
It's by a San Francisco band called Fruit Bat Executive. And this is from their EP, Digital Winona Ryder.
Tell me when to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, JFK! Daphne Art.
So it's 50% drinking and 50% life-size Candyland. By the way, the floor is mobile lava. These are the pawns and the soldiers of the secret order. Remember that everything you hear in True American is a lie.
Knock on wood.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. All trash belongs in the junkyard. Howard Dean screamed, "Pow!" When in the course of human events you must surrender your shirt. Your butt just violated the Hawley Smooth Tariff Act. Welcome to Ellis Island, folks.
He's Irish, get him out of here!
My name is Eli Whitney, and I invented the cotton gin. Gin. King of the castle, baby. He's got the plague.
Scatter!
That was an assist from Scenario.
I know you like to thank you. Don't stay, but lean a little bit closer. See, roses really smell like ooh.
Doing the dumbest movie villain panel.
Worst, the dumbest, stupid.
Worst, dumbest, I mean, whatever you can kind of, you know.
Dominic Green and
Those are really good. And then Emo Spider-Man.
Emo Spider-Man.
Yes.
So I've so I was gonna think it was just super, like any sort of superhero thing.
Right.
It was name off 3 different like DC superheroes, like Calendar Man, Kite Man, Animal Vegetable Man, or Man. There we go.
Speaking of February with a shot, you know who won't be on this list? Drake. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I feel like in time he'll be there, but right now, I mean, he's great. He's having a great run, but yes.
I mean, right now, yeah.
I don't know.
We're talking about all time
He is
now.
absolutely the best rapper to ever be on Degrassi.
To your right, you'll see the nearest Walmart. It was built in 2007. It was meant to appease all the redneck conservatives in Washington, D.C. Hi, and welcome to this old house. My name is 2 Liter Beth, and we're in sunny Washington, D.C. As a woman of America who enjoys Pokemon battles, the music of Pat Benatar, and the work of John Candy, I know quite a few things about Washington, D.C. I'm the king of the world!
If I can't make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's not turning you. New York, New York.
Let's dancers right now.
I just might have a problem that you understand. You all need somebody to lean on.
Oh, nerd shit. Nerd shit. I went to the Blacksonian today. You know the African Americans. I went to the African American Museum of History, and it was bad. You know, I've been there a bunch of times before, but it's like I got to see all the stuff that I didn't get to see. Like I got to see the Emmett Till part. I got to see like a lot of like some of the. I saw there was a music section I didn't even know was up at the top, like way at the side, like where you actually it was very interactive. I've seen like the Chuck Berry's car and everything, but it's more. So okay, see, this is how you know I'm a nerd because I'm breaking down exhibits right now instead of telling a joke. But
It's quite good. And then my third one is, it's just so specifically like going to movie musicals. It's also been a stage musical. It's the musical version of Reefer Madness.
The musical that really impacted me was Les Miserables. That's like to be one of the biggest musicals ever. That the songs really stuck with me. Started singing them in like middle school in chorus, and then like and we would second act it when I was in college. That this is a New York troupe that in the 90s that worked great. I don't know if it still does, but what happens is that intermission people smoke on the sidewalk, and if you wait with the smokers and they let you back in the theater, nobody looks for your ticket. So we would often do that. It was great.
Water bears, tardigrades, moss piglets are their names. They're awesome sauce living on moss. They're small enough to rock your socks. Some animals die. Water bears revive. Zombies that know how to swim. Romero can't understand them.
That's a lot of pickles!
Alright, hello, I'm Professor X, and I'm going to read you a piece that I wrote in honor of the inauguration. There are 3 official titles to this piece. The first is, it was a bright cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Let me start by reading a recent quote. The world of today is bare, hungry, dilapidated place compared with the world that existed before. That last one, if you remember, is a Donald Trump quote about Detroit. Wait. Oh, that wasn't Trump. That was from George Orwell's 1984. Well, story still applies. All right, this one's called Disco. Sometimes you just want to do some shit that just plays around with the languages doesn't mean shit. This is one of those moments. Yeah. I'm rattling my saber, looking for the neighbors, trying not to belabor the manual labor it takes to make a Buick LeSabre. Disco! I ate to bake a cake, not fake like a whip snake or a cornflake Harlem Shake coffee break. Disco! Then it's time to abandon ship, like a potato chip clip or a bacon strip on an ego trip to the Gaza Strip. Disco!
Kenny Bono's Patton Oswalt tickets. I thought I was going to be on vacation, but it's actually next week. So we tried to auction them off. And I had to come back and fight for them.
I'm a modern man, a man for the millennium, digital and smoke-free, a diversified, multicultural, postmodern deconstructionist that is anatomically and ecologically incorrect. I've been uplinked and downloaded. I've been inputted and outsourced. I know the upside of downsizing. I know the downside of upgrading. I'm a high-tech lowlife, a cutting-edge, state-of-the-art, bi-coastal multitasker, and I can give you a gigabyte in a nanosecond.
All right, Mr. Wilson. You've done a fine job on the Rorschach. Your papers are in good order. Your file's fine. No difficulties with your motor skills. And I think you're probably ready for the job. We've got one more psychological test we have to do. We always do here. It's just a word association. I'll throw out a few words. Anything that comes to mind, just throw it back to me, okay? It's kind of an arbitrary thing. You know, think like, if I say dog, you say...
Tree.
Tree. Alright. Dog.
Tree.
Fast.
Slow.
Rain.
Snow.
White.
Black.
Bean.
Pod.
Negro.
White.
Tar baby.
What did you say?
Tar baby.
Oh, Faye.
Colored.
Redneck.
Jungle bunny.
Peckerwood.
Burrhead.
Cracker.
Spear chucker.
White trash.
Jungle bunny.
Honky.
Spade.
Honky.
Nigger.
Dead honky.
Okay, Mr. Wilson, I think you qualified for the job. How about a starting salary of $5,000?
Your mama.
7,500. $500.
Your grandma!
$15,000, Mr. Wilson. You'll be the highest paid janitor in America. Just don't hurt me, please. You want me to start now?
That's mine.
Oh, sorry.
You want me to start now?
Oh, no, that's fine. I'll clean all of this up. You take a couple of weeks. You look tired.